And Jim, are you concerned about the limited number of alternates? I mean, in any kind of case, if this case was happening in any other time, might be nervous, but also in a pandemic, I'm concerned something might happen during the course of this trial. We just don't have enough alternates. We thought we would have four. There was limited space in the courtroom, and now there's two. What do you think?
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I mean, why not go to four? It seems like, I mean, they've done a remarkable job at having the desks there. I thought that initially there were 16 seats, so you could seat four alternates. But I guess given the commitment of these jurors saying, hey, we could make it through, although we do have one juror who said that he's getting married at the, towards the when the trial is going to be ending. He's willing to put off his wedding to be on that jury. So that tells you what type of commitment these jurors are making to the process.
That is commitment. That is commitment. And I assume since he apparently is still on this jury that his fiancée is okay with this. Now, she's not supposed to know what trial this is, but the fact that he said to her, hey, listen, I'm going to stick around for jury duty and we better switch dates was pretty surprising to say the least. Now, Gigi, you were looking at this video as we wait for jury selection to begin. You're seeing Derek Chauvin there. A lot of people have been talking about whether or not Derek Chauvin should take the stand, that it's time for him to tell his side of the story. Obviously, we don't even have a jury selected yet, but there's been a lot said about him. And we're wondering if the man you see on the right there, will one day tell his side of the story on the stand. What do you think, Gigi?
Maybe when second-degree murder was the only charge on the table, the defense might have taken the Hail Mary chance in putting him on the stand. But now that the state doesn't have to prove intent to potentially get a verdict against Chauvin, I think it's a really bad idea to take the stand. I always think it's a bad idea to take the stand, but especially here where, your intent or your state of mind is not going to affect the jury's decision, I don't think it's the right thing to do to take the stand.
Well, Jim, let me give you an opportunity. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I doubt we're going to see him take the stand. I do believe that both charges, both the second degree and third degree murder charge, do need to some way get inside of Derek Chauvin's mind. Because remember, while both are no intent, in other words, you don't have to intend to kill George Floyd in order to be found guilty, there is that depravity of mind standard. So, does his conduct evince a depraved mind? Now, so it's risky because look at the facts of this case, and to have Derek Chauvin take the stand where he has his knee on that gentleman's neck for such a long time when George Floyd is obviously posing no threat, I just don't see it. I think the defense has to rely on, did the state prove their case and not get him up on the stand where he would be subject to some vigorous cross-examination, which probably could be his undoing.
But we first need a jury to be selected, and that's the process we're in right now. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll jump live in court. We don't want you to miss any second of this. Stay tuned.